What is up, accurate forex traders? This is Munya and welcome back to my trading channel. This is the third video that I'm sharing on this new platform. If you have noticed that we now have a channel, this channel which is specifically meant for strategies concerning currencies, concerning indices, and by indices we mean your Nasdaq, we mean your US 30, we mean your German 30, all these prestige indices that we have in the market that can be traded on an MT4 platform, that is a MetaTrader 4 platform. So right here today I'm going to teach you a Nasdaq 1 minute strategy that you can try out and make some money trading on Nasdaq. Those that are really interested in Nasdaq, I'm sure you'll find it very informative and very useful. We're going to be using a concept from our previous strategy called the Payaba. So it's an inclusion of the Payaba strategy that we're going to be using right here on this channel. And if you are familiar with trading, you should know that the Payaba strategy or the Payaba settings are one of the most informative settings that can tell you the momentum of the market and that can also tell you the direction of the market. So we're going to be using that to trade at Nasdaq or NAS 100 in our 1 minute time frame. Obviously, most of you guys are new to this platform, so make sure you click that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that you are notified whenever I post videos like this. Like I said, we'll be posting currencies strategies right here and indices strategy right here. And today we are focusing on Nasdaq, which is an index that you find on the broker that we use right here on this platform. I've left the link down below so that you can practice this strategy with the same broker that I'm using so that you get the same results. Remember, if you use a different broker, we're going to experience different spreads, different market environments, and different position size and lot sizes and different margins. So there's a lot of differences that you'll find. So it's quite easier if you use the same broker that I'm using. I've left the link down below, or if you need any help in signing up with our broker, you can contact me. You'll be able to find my number in the description box right there. There's a Telegram channel link that will link you straight to my Telegram channel where you'll be able to find my WhatsApp number, right? Remember, we're still running the promotion to 1,000 subscribers. So click the subscribe button, like the video, send me a screenshot on WhatsApp, and I'll add you to my VIP currency signals where you'll be able to receive currency signals, including these Nasdaq and indices signals as well. So it's completely free if you subscribe, you like this video, and you send me on WhatsApp, right? So let's jump into today's business without wasting much time. Like I said, this is how the strategy will look like by the end of this video, but we are going to do a step-by-step process of installing this strategy. So I'm going to remove all these settings that you see right there, and we will start afresh in installing the strategy. As you can see, I now have a blank chart on Nasdaq, which is written NAS 100, and I'm on my 1 minute time frame. Like I said, we'll be using the 1 minute time frame. Okay, so let's do this. The first indicator that we want to install is a moving average, right? The first indicator we want to install is a moving average, and this moving average is going to have the following settings. It's going to have a period of 13, a shift of 0, a method of exponential, and then apply to close, and then the color, I'll choose the color red for this one, then click save, then done. The next indicator that I want to install is also a moving average on our main chart, but this time it will have a period of 50, a shift of 0, a method of exponential, apply to close, but then the color, we're going to change this color to green, right? And click save and done. Okay, we've now successfully installed the main chart. Now we want to move down to our indicator window 1, where we'll be getting some of the confirmations that have to be met for us to enter into a trade. Okay, so the first indicator we want to install is the RSI. or the relative strength index, and it is going to have the following properties. It's going to have a period of 1. We're going to apply it to close, and then we're going to style it as pink, this one, and it is going to have the following levels. They're quite many, but you have to follow them correctly. So we're going to have level 90 labeled or described as OB, or basically an overbought section. Let me just adjust that and say overbought. And then we're going to have level 94 and level 93, and then we're going to have level 70, which we described as strong sell. And then we're going to have level 55, which we labeled as take profit level, which is or TP. And then we have level 54, and we have level 53, and then we have level 10, and we described it as strong buy. And then we have level 5 and level 3 at last, which is an oversold level, right? And then we're going to click on done, and you have something like or what you see on our charts right there. Okay, that's exactly how it should look like. Let me just go over our levels again. We have level 95, level 94, level 93, level 70, level 55, level 54, level 53, level 10, level 5, and level 3, just like that. Okay, and then done. Okay, moving on, we're going to need a set or a series of moving averages, and those are the ones that constitute for what is called the Payaba indicator. Okay, so the first indicator that we need to install under our indicator window 1 is going to be a moving average, period of 5, a shift of 0, a method of exponential, again apply to close, and the color I'll leave it as green like that, and then I'll click done. So you should see that green line coming down there where we installed our RSI. Okay, the next indicator is also going to fall under our indicator window 1, and it is also a moving average. This time it will have a period of 8, a shift of 0, a method of exponential, apply to close, and then the color will just change. This one will put it to say this color. Save, done. The next indicator, again, we want it to fall under our indicator window 1, and it's also going to be a moving average. What we're going to change only is now the period. Everything else remains the same, and then we'll also change the color to a different color. Let me put this bright blue. Then I'm going to save and then click done. You can see a blue line running across our charts. And the next one is also a moving average, which is also going to fall under our indicator window 1. So this one is going to have a period of 21, a shift of 0, a method of exponential, and then we want to apply it to close as well. And then the color for this one, I'll pick pink. And I'm going to click on save and done. And then lastly, we want to install the last moving average, which is also the last indicator that we need. And it is going to have, it's also going to be a moving average, and it's going to have a period of 200 this time, a shift of 0, again a method of exponential, apply to close, and I'll put a color that you all notice. That's the yellow color, and then I'm going to click on save and done. So now we have successfully installed our strategy, and what's left is knowing when to buy Nasdaq or when to sell Nasdaq. Remember, this is a 1 minute time frame. This is a 1 minute strategy, right? So this is not for investing, but this is for intraday trading when you are getting in and out of the market within the same day, right? So you can't use this for investing because it's for intraday traders. Okay. Before I proceed, I just wanted to remind you guys that if you want to join our VIP currencies signals group for free, all you have to do is click the subscribe button, click the like button, take a screenshot showing me that you have subscribed and liked, send it to me via WhatsApp. And I said you'll be able to get my WhatsApp number from the Telegram channel, and you be added to the currencies group where I'll be sharing signals on currencies, that is your Euro USD, your GBP USD, your USD JPY, including your Nasdaq, including your US oil, US 30, including a German 30, right? So you'll be able to trade that for free. So let's talk about this strategy. When are you going to buy and when are you going to sell? Now this strategy is pretty simple. This yellow line that you see right there, we said that's our EMA 200, right? This basically shows you the trend. So remember, we need to trade in line with the trend. And if the yellow line is pointing up like that, it means we're in an uptrend, right? If it's pointing down, it means we're in a downtrend. So if you establish that the yellow line is pointing up, the thing that you're going to be looking for now is you're going to be looking for buy opportunities, right? So your mind should be set that right now or today or this period, I'm just looking for buy opportunities because my EMA 200 is pointing up. This yellow line that you see, that's going to be a trend line, right? And if it's pointing up, the next thing that you need to look at is your extreme levels. We have the strong buy section and the strong sell section, right? So if these remaining lines or moving averages converge at a strong sell level or at a strong buy level like this, then it means your buy position has been confirmed, right? Because remember I said you have established that you're in an uptrend from the EMA 200, and then the remaining moving averages converge or meet at a strong buy level or below that, then your second condition has been met. Remember, the first condition is this EMA direction. The second condition is these remaining EMAs meeting, and your final position for your entry is when your EMA or your red line there, which is your EMA 13, crosses to be above the green line, which is the EMA 50, right? So I'm going to highlight it like that. This is your final position. This is where you enter into a buy trade, right? I know most of you guys would say, so why didn't we enter any time before this crossover? Can you see that there was no real movement in the market? Yes, of course, these remaining EMAs met at strong buy level right here, right? But the market just pushed up and pushed down, pushed up, pushed down. There was no real movement in the market. But right now, if you'll be able to check then the movement that happens when the market opens after the EMAs have crossed on your main chart, then you'll be sure of what happened. So this whole previous movements were just noise. Right here is where we're about to get some real movement in the market. And of course, your take profit level is right here where we said that's your TP section, right? Let's take a look at another example. Right here, you would say there was a crossover of the red and the green, but this was not a good trade to enter because our EMA 200, this yellow line, was still pointing up, which means a downward direction was only going to be temporary one and not going to last you, and that will affect you if you don't get a sniper entry, because you might just enter as soon as that direction is ending, right? So it's wise for you to also follow the trend, and as you can see, it could have ended here and it stopped at this point, so there was no real movement there. That's why I regard this as a false signal, because the EMA was still pointing up, right? Let's go to a situation where the EMA 200 was pointing down, and you'll see how powerful that will be. Okay, at this stage, remember this is still the 1 minute time frame. At this stage, we had our EMA pointing down now, which means we are looking for sell opportunities all the way down. This time, we just want our lines to converge at a strong sell level or at level 90 or anywhere above our level 70, right? If they do, we're going to check our EMA 200 and see where it's pointing, and it was pointing down. And then we're just going to wait for this red line to cross to be below the green line, and then we enter into our sell trade, just like it did right there. So we can go on and on looking back for opportunities, but the real deal is for you to try this strategy looking forward, doing your back testing on your demo accounts first before moving on to real accounts. Remember, I said please use the same broker that I'm using for better results and to get the same results as I have, right? I'll leave the links in the description box below, or you can find them in our currency signals group. Until next time.